Hello, good evening. Lovely to have you. Very nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining again. Thank you for giving me your Sunday. Once again, thank you for your time. Very nice to have you. So many of you, I recognize your lovely, lovely names now. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I've got Afsavi, yeah, and I've got Beta. I've got Me Workout. You've been doing some fantastic work, Me Workout, on all the comments that you're leaving. Good for you. We've got Bobak. Hi, Bobak. Mahvash. Lovely. We've got Running BNZ. Yeah. Zohre, so many people. I know you by name now. I will not know you if I see you on the street. I do apologize, but I know you by name. So lots and lots of people. Fantastic. That's very kind of you, Bita. Very kind of you. Same to you. Lovely. So thank you very much for joining me for this session tonight. Very nice to have you. I do apologize for not being available last Sunday. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it in time, but you're back here. Thank you for not giving up on me. Yeah, you're back. Lovely. So first things first, how are you? What have you been getting up to? How's your week been? Yeah. So what have you been getting up to? Or how's your week been? That's usually what we say right at the beginning of meeting up with someone, right? So what have you been getting up to? Or how's your week been? Anybody? How are you feeling? I'm feeling really good. Thank you very much for asking. I'm feeling really, really good. I know it's October. I know the weather's lousy. It's horrible. But no, I'm feeling really good. I don't know if it's all the caffeine that I've had. I've just given my secret away. But no, I'm very, very happy. Thank you. It was yesterday, I think, that we started our new English for Work course. And I'm really happy. There were a few people who attended the online live session. There are so many people who've enrolled, but some people might not know. So I want to say it here. If you have already enrolled for the English for Work course, there's lots of you. I am doing it as an online course now, okay? Every Saturday, we're meeting up live, online, on Zoom. So all of you, if you've registered, check your emails. Yeah, I've sent emails. Check your emails. We've got a private Telegram group. You can go there and send me messages whenever you need to if you've got questions. And yeah, you've already got the course, so might as well come and join the online version, right? So I'm really happy. That was really good. Anybody who hasn't joined yet, it's not too late. You've just missed one session, but there is time if you want to join, as long as you can catch up. That's absolutely fine. Right, so yeah, I'm buzzing. Absolutely great. Yeah, lovely, lovely. Okay, I think a lot of you might have said what you were up to and I was busy talking. Really nice of you to do that. That's nice of you. Thank you, Parinaz. Lovely. Okay, we've got lots of people joining here. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go straight to the lesson. Now, in my title of tonight's live, I said we want to look at the culture behind the language. Some people are going to be like, oh, why do we have to learn culture? I'm sorry to say, culture is a huge part of the language, right? As you know, Farsi is my second language. English is my first language. You all know that. So I had to learn Farsi as a second language. And I thought to myself, what is it that I do or say that when I'm amongst Farsi speakers, what is it that gives me confidence? What is it I do? What is it I say that it makes me feel good about myself? Because this feeling is exactly what I want for you, okay? You're starting to speak English, you're learning and you want to speak, but a lot of you are saying, I still don't feel confident, I'm not too happy with my level. So I thought, what is it that I did? And I can tell you what that was, and hopefully you can try and copy that and you'll feel good about yourself as well. And I really had to sit down and make notes. Why do I feel so good? What is the secret? So then I can pass it on to you. And to be very honest with you, the secret to me, because I am quite cheeky, but there you go. The secret to me feeling very comfortable, very confident speaking Farsi in front of other Farsi speakers, for me, is knowing that there might be a number of words or a number of phrases. They all do the same job, but certain things are used in specific times. Okay, so some of you might not be able to understand Farsi, but I'm going to translate as well. For example, if I want to say, I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before. In Farsi, there are different ways. We can say man goftam. That's one way of saying it. Or we can say arz kardam. These are two different ways that we can say, I mentioned this before. I said this before. One is more polite than the other. And the reason why I know this is because I have, not a very deep, but I have a basic understanding of the culture of the language. And because I know the culture of the language, it allows me to be able to pick and choose which one should I use in this situation. So if I want to be very polite and I want to talk to somebody in a polite situation, I will not say man behetun goftam. I will say hamontor ke arz kardam, the second version. If you can't speak Farsi, don't worry. The second version is just a lot more polite. Why? Because that's how it's culturally acceptable. And whenever I know what is acceptable, what should be used in what situation, that just sends my confidence through the roof. It really makes me feel happy, comfortable, and very confident speaking Farsi. Because it's not easy to be able to speak your second language in front of other people. It's a second language for you, but it's everybody else's first language. So automatically they're going to be judging you anyway, right? But this is one thing that really, it's like it gives me wings. Yeah, it really helps me with my confidence, purely because I know a little bit about the culture. So if you can try and either in your own time read up on the culture, or these lessons that I give every Sunday, on and off every Sunday, I give you the native version of what we say, and there's a cultural reason for it. I usually explain the culture. If you can bear that in mind, and if you can start practicing that with the knowledge of culture in your head, you'll be off to a flying start. You'll be doing really well. Excuse me. Okay, some people are requesting to be in my live. What time is it? It's just before 6:10 by my watch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the lesson. Once the lesson's done, if we have extra time, gosh, I've gone really red, haven't I? If we've got extra time, I'd love to bring people on board. On. Is that okay? I'll bring you up and we can have a chat. Is that okay? Okay, lovely. So these are just a few idioms or slang expressions that we use in different situations. If all of these that I say are familiar to you, if you already knew these, if you know these, I want you to know that your English is very good. Okay, so that's a sign that you need to be out there, you need to be speaking more. If you don't know these, that's okay. You're going to know them now, right? So no one's a loser here. Everyone's a winner. Okay, the first one, let's say, for instance, somebody has taken time out of their very busy schedule and they've come to help me. It wasn't part of their contract. It's not one of their responsibilities. They have just chosen to take time out of their busy schedule to help me. For example, with an app. Maybe they want to help me, I don't know, do a calculation. They want to help me with something. And I've asked if they can just give me a little explanation, but they've decided, no, not a little explanation, Layla. Let's do it properly. I'll give you 1 hour of my time. That's a lot more than I expected, right? So here, I want to say something that means I really appreciate this. I really, really appreciate this, okay? This is from my emotion. There's a beautiful, beautiful thing we have in English that is this. I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me. Please listen. I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me. Okay, you've given me your time. Why do we use this? Why do we use this? Why don't we just say, oh, thank you very much, I really appreciate it? Why do we use this language? The reason why we use this phrase, I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me. This is just words, but the meaning, if you want to weigh this on like weights or whatever, it's really heavy, it's very powerful. And the meaning is, if I just say thank you and I appreciate it, that's not enough. So it means I can't think of any words to say to you to show how much I appreciate it. That's really nice, right? When you want to show someone how much you appreciate what they've done, their time, their help, whatever, we say, I can't begin to tell you. I can't even begin to think of the words to say. Isn't that nice? That's really nice, right? So for example, this is what native English speakers say when they really, really appreciate something. They appreciate your help, your suggestions, your recommendations, your time, whatever. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, very nice, lovely. Okay, very, very good. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that makes sense. If there are any questions, do let me know, and I'll try and pick up on any questions in the middle while we're going through this. Okay. So that's one way. If ever you see somebody has gone out of their way and they've done something and you really appreciate it, you really, really appreciate it. This has happened to me many a time. I'm sure it's happened to you many a time, many a time, not just many times. Many times is okay. We also say many a time. That's correct as well. Many a time, many a time. What's the difference, Leila? Many a time is just a little bit more polite. Many times is okay. I'm just giving you another version as well. Yeah, many a time. I'm writing down Nice. Very good. Very good, Zahra. Very good. I'm writing down everything you said. Lovely. Barati Simin, I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me. Lovely, lovely. Words can't describe how great I am, how grateful I am for your help, Samira. Lovely, lovely. Many a time. Great, great. Thank you. Some of you are writing this. Much appreciated. So it just means if I use words can't describe how I feel, so I can't begin to tell you. You can use this with other things. Let's say you've really missed somebody, your relative, family, loved one, a friend, whoever, that you haven't seen in a very, very long time. And you just think to yourself, there's no word in the world of vocabulary that can show this person how much I've missed him or her. Again, we use this phrase, I can't begin to tell you how much I've missed you. Yeah, that means I just can't find the right word to say. Just know from deep down in my heart that I really, really missed you, right? So that's what we say. I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me. Lovely, very good. Hi, Ilham, thank you. Lollipop, I can, yes, but I'd rather just keep it English, if that's okay. This happens to me many a time. Lovely. It has happened to you many a time. I can't begin to tell you how much this means to me. Lovely. I can't use new vocabulary. That's okay, Ilham. With practice, we learn. Whoever you see can do something. One day they couldn't. One day they didn't have the knowledge. They didn't have the experience. They sat down and learnt. Yeah, there's no other way. There's no magic pill. I'm sorry. They sat down, they put time, they put focus. I've seen some people, seriously, and hopefully you're not one of them, right? I've seen some people where they sit in a room, for example, a really noisy room, the TV's on, I don't know, their phone might be on, not switched off. They're sitting there, rocking back and forth, trying to study. But they've got one eye on the TV, one eye on their phone, one eye, they're paying attention, for example, if there's food cooking, they've got a little, I don't know, child or whatever, they're looking out the window and they say, I'm studying English. You tell me, is that gonna work? Yeah? Absolute focus. There's no need for you to spend 5-6 hours a day Yeah, you don't need to do that. If it's focused, 20 minutes, half an hour is more than enough, as long as it's really focused. Okay, right, I'm not going to divert. I'm going to keep on with the lesson. There's another one, right? Let's say the next one, you can either use it in work situations or you can use it in social situations, yeah? Let's say, for example, somebody has decided to do something and you think that's a very dangerous, very bad idea. It's a very bad idea, very dangerous. It's not a good idea at all. And you keep voicing your disagreement, but they won't listen to you. Okay. Now obviously you're not going to get angry. Yeah. We don't get angry. The whole idea of the culture of this language is that we use words in a polite, professional way. We keep our emotions to ourselves, but using words, polite words, we show if I'm angry, if I'm sad, if I love it, if I hate it. Yeah, that's the idea. Which is why it really surprises me on other Instagram pages. Sometimes somebody says something and then there's a reply, usually from a Farsi speaker, and the reply is full of emotion and full of hate and full of really, really bad words, which I understand, different cultures, different languages are different. But just so you know, if you want to start speaking like native English speakers, we really need to start controlling the emotion. Because I know some languages, they're very emotional, yeah? English is not one of them. English is not an emotional language. It's a language where the emotion is controlled. Now that's very, very different to, for example, Farsi, which is a very emotional language, yeah? In English, the emotion has to be controlled, okay? That is a sign of dignity, proper etiquette for speaking. So yeah, okay. So yes, somebody has suggested something and you keep saying this is wrong, this is suicide for the business, this is really bad. They won't listen to you. So this is what you say. I'll do my bit. That means I'll do whatever you want me to do, but, and this is the phrase, your circus, your monkeys. Okay. So you want me to, let's think of an example. Let's say, for instance, you work in a hairdresser's or a barber shop, okay? And your manager, your boss, has decided that it's close to Christmas time, and we are not going to have any offers on. We're going to double the price for everything. Okay, not Christmas time, January, sorry. It's not Christmas time, after Christmas, it's January, February, and your boss is saying no offers, no discounts, no special offers, double the price. Now you know that this is a very, very dangerous thing, right? January, February is when a lot of people aren't doing very well financially. They've just spent all their money on Christmas, on holidays, on presents. They don't have a lot of cash available. So if they see that the price has gone up, they're just not going to go to that hairdresser's. And you want to try and tell your boss, your supervisor, or anything that this is a very, very dangerous decision. You can use this for any example. This is just one example. And your boss isn't going to listen. This is where you say, I'll do my bit. You want me to do my job. You want me to take down all the offers. You want me to double the prices. I'll do whatever you say. But your circus, your monkeys. What do you think that means? Your circus, your monkeys. You tell me, what do you think it means? I'll do my bit, Samira, but your circus, your monkeys. Absolutely. This might be new for a lot of you. What do you think it means? I'd love to know what you think it means. Yeah. No offers in January, February. Okay. Not only that, but double the price. Gosh, where did you study business, right? Up to you. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Samira Mokri. Yes. Your circus, your monkeys. Do what you want to do. Daily limu. Yeah. Your business, your choice, your responsibility. Okay. Dariush, I don't know if it means you are a monkey, because that's quite insulting, isn't it? Mahvash, okay, yeah. It means you will face the music, Kabiri. Very good, very good. Wow, that's a very long one in Farsi. I don't know that, sorry. It's all your responsibility, up to you. You accept the consequences, Atefe, absolutely. Yeah, 0028 Mona, yeah. As you wish, your rule, your business, absolutely, yeah, yeah. Consequences will be up to you. Lovely, very good, very good. Was this a new phrase for all of you? Had you heard this before? Tell me if it was new for you. You want me to hack the bank's website? All right, I'll do my bit, but your circus, your monkeys. Absolutely, Ali, right? Okay. I'm not going to take the blame for the failure, Farhad, right? Okay, okay. You'd heard it before. It was new. It was new. Yeah, okay. Very good. So can you see just using words? Because you might get really emotional. Your boss is suggesting something that is business suicide. And when there's going to be no customers walking through that door, January, February, this is going to affect your pay as well, right? You work there as well. And this boss, this woman, man, whoever, is adamant, not listening. No, this is how it's going to be. You're upset because this is affecting your pay as well. But they're not going to listen. The boss just isn't going to listen. And you're starting to get emotional, but, right? Okay, your circus, your monkeys. Entirely up to you. I'll do my bit so as I keep my job, but hey, you're the one who has to, one of you said, you're the one who has to face the music, right? Absolutely. Very good. Very good. Can you see, I didn't give you the meaning, but from the example, you were able to decipher, you were able to get the meaning of what I was trying to say. Fantastic. Okay. The next one I think is quite well known to a lot of you. Let's say you're at a party, you're at an event, you're in a meeting, anything. It could be work or non-work related, doesn't matter. And you've got a fantastic idea. Oh, a light bulb has just turned on in your mind. You've got a fantastic idea. You can't wait to tell people. Just as you want to say it, guess what? Somebody else says your idea. And this is where you want to say, oh my God, I was thinking exactly the same thing. Okay. This is where we say, I think a lot of you might actually, let me test you. What would you say if you want to say something? You've got a fantastic idea. Just as you open your mouth to say it, I say exactly what you wanted to say. What would you say to me? So you're not going to get upset. You're not going to be like, oh, you stole my thunder. You stole my thunder. I'm going to write this down. You stole my thunder, which means I wanted to say that. Why did you say it? So we're not going to get mad. We're not going to get upset. We want to say, oh my goodness, I was thinking exactly the same thing. What would you say in English? Aliyah Sunflower, you read my mind. Lovely, lovely. Bita, we were on the same page. Very good, very good. It was exactly at the top of my head. Okay, okay. You stole my thunder. Yeah, that means I'm angry. Why did you say it before me? We're not going to get angry. Yeah, let me just see. It was also on the tip of my tongue. Very good, Shadi. Yeah, and Kabir as well, Hassan. Very good. That was my thunder. Okay. What a coincidence, Atafe. Yeah, snap. FZND, snap. Yeah. Dariush, by the way, okay. I wanted to say that too, Zahra. Yeah. Okay. Faramars, hi. I couldn't say better. Okay. So yes, a lot of you have said, oh, that was on the tip of my tongue. That was, so let me, when something is on the tip of my tongue, it means I can't remember it. I can remember like 70-80% of it, but I can't remember the rest. Oh, who's that guy? His name? that means it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it. That's when we use that idiom. It's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah. So what I'm going to say is great minds think. Can you complete it for me? One more word. Great minds think. One more word to complete this phrase. Does anybody know? I'm very well, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you for asking. You can say that again. We say it in Persian too. It was on the tip of my tongue. You took the words right out of my mouth. We can definitely say that. Yeah. My mind, nearly blank. Okay. Alike. Thank you very much. Yashar, is that right? Yes. Lovely. Great minds think alike. That means very similar. That means you were thinking exactly the same as I was thinking. Yeah. And I'm trying to compliment you, but I'm also complimenting myself, right? Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. That's all I have to say. I don't need to say anything else. I don't need to say, oh, I was thinking the same. No, the phrase, it does the job. Oh, right. Great minds think alike. That means I was thinking exactly the same as you. Yeah. So these phrases, these idioms, these slang expressions that we use, they reflect, they show the culture of the language, okay? They show that usually I will try very, very hard not to insult anybody. I will try, even if I completely disagree 100%, like that business idea of the hairdressers, even though I disagree 100% and I think my boss is absolutely crazy, I will still not be rude. I won't be rude. I won't be insulting. I'll make it clear that I disagree, but I won't purposely be rude or emotional. That's the whole idea of learning another language. It's to understand the culture, to understand how do people communicate, and the way they communicate, I want to learn that. So at the back of your mind, if you remember that I can't let my emotions speak for me, I have to be careful. However emotional I feel, whether it's extreme joy, whether it's complete hate, whatever it is, I can't let my emotion control my words. That is a very, very big point, okay? If you can learn that, you've done really well. So that is the whole idea. Using idioms, phrases, slang, etc., that we learn that show our emotion. They show our intention and what we're trying to say. I mean, you stole my thunder and great minds. Okay. Thank you, Beta. So you stole my thunder. You can use it, but you need to use it in a jokey way. Okay. Let's say, for instance, I was just about to give a really good idea. You said it 1 second before me. I wanted to say that, but you said it 1 second before me. As a joke, I can say, oh my God, you stole my thunder. Can you see my face? I don't look angry, do I? Oh, you stole my thunder. My face is telling you I'm not angry. I'm using that idiom as a joke. However, if I say, you stole my thunder, you can tell I'm really annoyed, right? This is also a big, big thing in English. You can have one phrase, one idiom, one anything, and it could mean two completely different things depending on your facial expression, your tone of voice, depending on non-verbal communication. It can mean two completely different things. That's another thing. Excuse me, sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, it's nothing exciting, don't worry, it's just water. I won't do anything else while I'm on live, it's just water. We won't, I forgot my train of thought. Yes, so the facial expression, the non-verbal communication is very, very important because as a culture, we need to maintain eye contact. It's a sign of respect. Now, I know in other cultures, in other countries, I know they might divert their eyes. They might not have 100% eye contact. Okay, that's fine. But we obviously like to make eye contact, and so that's why it's very, very important for us to read someone's face. That's also an idiom that we use. Read someone's face and be able to tell from their facial expression, from the tone of voice, from how their body is positioned, if they are standing sideways, if they're looking at me, if their back is at me. All of this tells me about the mood and the emotional situation of that person. Yeah, so eye contact is very important. And we always like to look at the other person. That gives us a lot of information, yeah, about that. Okay, lovely, very good. When do you have discount? Oh my goodness. Screen is frozen. Am I the only one who's got problems? Oh dear. Right, so it looks like you can't see. It looks like for a moment there, I think it must have been my issue, possibly issue with my phone, not yours. I do apologize if the screen went frozen or whatever, but I'm still recording on the phone, which means it will not show any frozen moments, and it's going to go onto YouTube. Okay, very good, lovely. Read someone's face and also read the room. That's something that I put in a reel yesterday on my second Instagram page. Reel. Okay, lovely, very, very good. So that takes us to the end. Fantastic. Let me see if I can get someone in. If I can get someone in. No, it's not letting me. No, sorry. For some reason, I'm clicking on the word view, but it's not letting me. I don't know if it's an Instagram thing or what it is. Sorry, I did want to bring you up and have a chat with you, but it just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Okay. Right. Difference between posture and gesture. Posture is all to do with the position of your body. That's your posture. Okay. You can tell from someone's posture if they're happy or depressed. Sometimes, even if you look at the back of somebody, you can tell if they're proud, happy, confident, or if they're depressed. That's called posture. Yeah, it's how you carry yourself, your body. Gesture is the movement. Yeah, posture is not moving, but gesture is the movement. It could be with the face, it could be with the body, different parts of the body. That's called a gesture. And also it's when you help someone. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you so much. Lovely. Right, that takes us to 6:35. Thank you so much for joining. If there's one thing you can take away with you from the lesson tonight, that is to try and brush up on your knowledge and understanding of the culture of the language you want to learn. Okay, that's really, really important to try and understand. For example, I remember when I was a teenager, I'll never forget, when I was a teenager, we used to go to lots of these get-togethers and parties and stuff. And if somebody offered me something, usually if someone offers you something, you take it, right? But I remember my aunt, who is my father's sister, my aunt whispered in my ear, Layla, no. In the Iranian culture, if somebody offers you something for the very first time, you don't just take it. You say no, thank you, for 2 or 3 times, and then you take it. I never understood why. They've offered me. If they don't want me to take it, they will not offer it to me. So why are they offering? But obviously, this is part of the culture, right? In the UK, we don't have that. In English-speaking countries, we don't have that. If you offer something to someone, if they say no, they mean it. If they want it, they'll take it. They won't wait for a second or third time for you to offer it to them. So yeah, these differences in culture, they're really important. And once you get that down, it really helps in understanding the language, and you'll start feeling like you really want to fit in. You really do fit in, and you feel a lot more confident as well when you speak. Okay. اوکی، امیدوارم درس امشب براتون خوب بوده باشه. امیدوارم تونسته باشم منظورم رو برسونم با این اصطلاحات و این فریز هایی که استفاده کردیم. و نکته مهم درس امشب این هست که یادگیری راجع به فرهنگ زبانی یک کشور فوق‌العاده مهمه که بدونیم با چه حرکتی، با چه حرفی نمیخوایم کسی رو ناراحت کنیم، یکم کسی دلخور بشه از ما، زده بشه، شاید نه، دلخور بشه از ما. اینو نمیخوایم ایجاد کنیم، درسته؟ میخوایم جوری باشه که همه با هم اوکی باشیم، همه خوشحال باشن، راضی باشن. Yeah? Okay. Is that okay? Right. Okay, thank you very much. Lovely. Have a very good evening, everybody. I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.